Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are at, well, St. Ursula, of course, that's where we ended it last time. And we have more places to visit and hopefully more Azumarian ore shards to find. So for now, let's head over to our next location. And where will we go today? I did decide on doing the outer locations first before heading back to Crossbell. So let's stick to that plan for now. We do know that we have an extermination in Nox Forest. So I would love to tackle that today. And let's do Bellguard Gate as well. I do need to check the list to see where the third one is, because we already defeated one of them, of the three. And like I said, I do remember one being in Nox Forest Road. So I could be wrong, but I think the last one is at the ancient battlefield, but I could be mistaken. If that's the case, we'll get there once we reach Emerika village. For now, let's go to the police academy and then walk onto the forest road and see if we can find that monster to beat today. Oh, we came here with Chief Jolik after the CDF withdrew. They left the place pretty understaffed too. Just leave the academy to us. We'll keep the place secure. Yeah, and do like the touch that they placed the landing spot for the Makaba on a place where you park a car. Alright, let's see if we can get something at the prison. The defense force finally handed jurisdiction over the prison back to us. And that's certainly for the best. The security enforcement was far too strict. I agree. I know there were dealings with a potential invasion by the two major powers, but they still took it too far. They may have tightened security so much because I was in custody. Dita seemed especially wary of the possibility of the SSS reuniting. And let's be honest, he was rightfully in doing so. Because now that the SSS is back, his downfall was almost 100% secured, wasn't it? Yeah, do not underestimate the SSS. Status report, no abnormal activity spotted in the vicinity of the academy. We will continue to remain on guard. Not entirely true. There is a monster on the Nox, so not great reporting. Ah, is that you, Special Support Section? Thank Ideas you're all safe. Oh, same to you, Juan. It's a relief to see you're holding up alright. Oh, part of the Metropolitan Division has taken post here, from the look of things. Wasn't this place occupied by the defense force not too long ago? Well, that's right. They withdrew after learning that their president was taken into custody. With all the chaos that broken out around the state, we need them to place their full attention on settling things down. Once they cleared out, the reinforcements from the police HQ arrived to help squash any lingering disturbances here. Oh, that's good to hear. Hey Juan, if you really don't mind me asking, what happened to old Garcia? Oh, that's right. He was Lloyd's accomplice during his daring prison escape, wasn't he? Yeah, I really owe him one for lending me a hand back there. Wait, what am I doing? I just admit to my guilt at the scene of the crime. Actually, your detainment was deemed unlawful the moment President Kwa was apprehended, so no harm, no foul. No need to worry your heads over it at all, especially when there are far more pressing matters at hand. As far as Garcia goes, he put up a fight against the defense force and was eventually restrained. We have him back in his old cell, where he's currently undergoing treatment. Treatment? Well, if he fought the defense force alone, he must be exhausted to the bone at the very least. Oh, he's going to be bedridden for some time, yes. But if you'd like to visit him, I could arrange for that. What do you say, Lloyd? Should we? Yes, please. The more we can talk to people, the better. I will always say yes. I should thank Garcia for what he did for me back then. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, Juan. Ah, sure thing. I'll have Melvin guide you there. Visitation is 10 minutes maximum. As the inmate is currently injured, you have been granted special permission to greet him in his cell. Keep in mind that making direct contact with the incarcerated party or exchanging objects of any kind is strictly prohibited. Understood. Alright then. Rosie, you have visitors. Ah, send them in. Oh, hello, Garcia. Ah, we meet again, kid. Good to see you managed to round up your pals. Whoa there, big fella. You sure you should be sitting up right now? I heard you had a pretty nasty run-in with the defense force. I've been better. Wouldn't exactly call a bare-knuckle brawl fight against rifles and stun halberds stacking in my favor. Hell, just singing up was a struggle. What an embarrassment I am. Given what you endured, the fact that you can move at all is impressive. After seeing what the killing bear can do firsthand, I'm not surprised. That said, this appears to be the extent of his range of motion at present. I still owe you my thanks, Garcia. If you hadn't helped me escape this place back then, I'm not sure how I would ever have found my friends, let alone make it this far. Lloyd. You came all that way here just to say that? I told you. Our little partnership was over the second we got past the front gate of the prison. In my eyes, you're still the punk bastard that took down Ravage. Ain't ever gonna change, got it? So you say, but it doesn't mean I can't express my gratitude. So thank you, Garcia. It's because of you that all of us are together again. And now that we're going to reach the truth, resolve the incident, and protect Crossbell, I promise you that. Makes me sick to my stomach how much you remind me of him. I can see it in your eyes, the tenacity, the way he wouldn't throw in the towel no matter what anyone said or how hard his ass got beat. You're the spitting image of your brother, Bennings, through and through. Damn, old man. I'll take that as a compliment. Can't believe you got me to say that sappy garbage out loud. Don't you have somewhere else to be right now? Can't make good on that promise if you're hanging out here. Go on, beat it. Right, I get the message. Let's go, everyone. Damn, old Bear is holding it together a lot better than I thought he'd be. You're right, I'm sure he'll be fully recovered and back on his feet before long. Still, the real surprise was seeing Garcia Rossi of all people dish out a pep talk. Well, he's definitely changed since we first met. With all the crazy things he's going through this year, I think it'll only make sense. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The way you said it. Do you sincerely believe that it has nothing to do with you? Lloyd does have that effect on people. Come on, man. Being a baby-faced lady killer is one thing, but did you seriously become a bear tamer while you were behind bars too? Oh, some things never change. Yeah. He's a good guy, Lloyd, but yeah, he is one of the densest people I've ever known. Doesn't realize anything. Oh, hey, SSS. I heard you guys were the ones who managed to liberate the city. And now you're off to finally put an end to all the turmoil here in Crossbell, which means you're headed to the giant tree to rescue Kia, aren't you? Yeah, we are. I'm guessing Morel or Sonia caught you up on all that. Even then, you seem to be quite familiar with Kia's circumstances. Yeah, we've had a lot of time to bond whenever I'd go pick Ken and Nana up from Sunday school. I can't believe what they put her through, propping her up as some divine child or whatever as we became independent. It's not like I fully get everything that's been going on or why, but I know she's waiting on you to come rescue her. So do us all a favor and bring her home, and give her an extra hug from me too. Yet another life that Kia and the SSS have touched. Thank you, Juna. I think we needed to hear that. We plan to fulfill our duties to the best of our ability. You make sure you do the same, okay? Right. Just leave it to me. I'll help out on the ground however I can. I'm gonna head into the city and do some hand-on-hand training, by which I mean help out the department. You can count on me to take care of things on the ground while you guys go out there and fight. Good luck, SSS. Good luck to you too. And we'll see you at some point. Well, we don't have any reason to go to the other floor, so let's not wander around. Ah, there's quite a bit of unrest among the cadet chief. We also have civilians who were originally here for traffic school. They all want to return to the city now that the barrier is gone. Ah, that's understandable. But the best we have to take care of right now, right away then. The ladies and I will handle things, getting things... No, the ladies and I will getting them where they need to go. I want the rest of you to keep up the patrols of the area. Yes, sir. Well, if it isn't Sergei's kids. If you haven't heard, I've been placed in charge of security around the academy to make up for lack of manpower. It's been a long time since I was last an on-site commander, but I'll try to make it work for the sake of the cadets. Yes, and I know you will. Because if Sergei put you here, he definitely has to have faith in you. Ah, the defense force withdrew once they heard the president was in custody. With all the chaos that are broken out all around the state, we need them to place their full attention on settling things down. As for the rest of us, we have our own responsibilities to see to as well. Yes, you do. And our responsibility is heading towards the Azure tree. But we got a few more things we need to do until then. And one thing that we definitely need to go is get to Navali in order to see if we can do something with the ore shard. Or it could be Guillaume. One of the two will have something they can do. Or we trade it for weapon or intact ore, or he will make a weapon for us. And hopefully we can choose whose weapon it will be, and then we can just pick which one is the best one for the situation. For Wazzy, if it raises ATS. For Lloyd, if it has evasion. For Randy, if it has more power. I think we can fight the right one just for us. But for now, let's see if we can find a monster on the road. But with our party set up, I'm sure it doesn't matter how strong it will be. It will go down eventually. Alright, looks like it's gonna be on the second half. Well, we can walk through here, see if there are any other monsters here that we haven't seen yet. We have been here before as well, of course. And most will have been fought against by us. But you never know. Yeah, definitely not strong enough anymore. Yeah, and thankfully it is not as long as you think it is. So we'll be there in just a few seconds. And after that we can go straight to Bellguard Gate and talk to everyone there as well. Jesus. Have I mistaken? It did say road, right? Yeah, Nox Forest. Mickey Kong. And if that's the case, it should have a circle if it's here, right? Oh, wait. It's not just this road that we're counting as a part of the Nox Forest, is there? Because this is Nox Forest Road, it's not actually Nox Forest. Ah. I think we need to go a bit deeper, don't we? I don't know if we can... Oh, we do have a map, good. So, are we right? Maybe. This place is a little bit bigger, so let me walk through this entire forest, see if I can find him. And if we do, I will drag you all in with me. Well, I did see the monster on the map. It wasn't too far in. So let's see if we are strong enough to take him down. A large monster is prowling around. Exterminate. You can say what you want, but that is one ugly monkey. And again, not able to pull them all together, can we? Again, I should have checked their stats before doing anything else. It's gonna be another guessing game, isn't it? Yeah, Never a bad thing to just go with the higher elements. This time let's just scope it out. Because we can always just force the Berserker in case to get rid of the enemies. Because once we get back to the Magama, we can just restore the CP anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, water again, and earth. Since water is then out of the question... Now let's hope they all just go for Lloyd. You can say what you want, but having Lloyd with that evade does prevent a lot of damage, doesn't it? Yeah, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Thank you, Wazzy. Exterminate a monster in Nox Forest. Obtained a silver gem. Alright, having done that, I think it's time for us to get to Bellguard Gate. So, I will see you when we get to the front door. Alright, we are at Bellguard Gate, and I have to say, well, walking from Nox Forest all the way here to Bellguard Gate, a thought occurred to me, and I don't know for sure, but I think some of you also said so in the comments a few episodes ago. Now that everything has been resolved, could we go over the railroad and get back into Bellguard to pick up the one chest that I missed? I think it's definitely worth a try, isn't it? But let's just talk to everyone here first, and who knows, maybe we can get down here from this side as well. My knees practically gave out when a tree appeared in the wetlands. I wish there was some way I could help, but this is too much for a lowly private like myself to handle. For now, I need to focus on upholding my duties as a defense force soldier. Ooh, it's going to be very interesting when we get to the rooftop to see how the guerrilla fortress looks from this side. Hey Randy, SSS, it's been a while since you've seen your guys around. Yo Carter, how's it hanging here at Bellguard? Well, pretty messy to be honest, the situation being what it is. The commander has us on the lookout for the potential invasion by the Imperial Army. But seeing as Erebonia is caught up in a civil conflict right now, I doubt we'll have anything to worry about. That's true, not to make light of war, but it may be a blessing in disguise. Still, sounds like things are pretty stressful. Try to hang in there, okay? Oh, leave it to us. We'll show you guys what the defense force is all about. Yeah, and I think the fact that they're called the defense force, I think we can keep that. I don't think it has to go back to the CGF. Because the defense force in itself is not a bad thing. It was just the circumstances that were a little bit off. Well, so much has happened so quickly. Our independence being declared invalid, the Secretary of Defense going missing, and now the detainment of the President. It makes me wonder how much longer there's even going to be a Crossbell defense force. I've been mulling over my doubts for hours and it isn't helping. Yeah, I can truly imagine that. Oh, there's a civil war raging in the Empire, but even still, I want to return to my homeland. Never in a million years would I have guessed the bridge was going to be destroyed though. What are we going to do now? Well, just because the bridge between Crossbell and Erebonia is destroyed, it doesn't mean we shouldn't be worried of the Imperial Army. If they want to invade, they could get the bridge back in no time. For better or worse, though, the Empire is caught up in a civil conflict right now, so they'll give us some time to prepare. Yes, and handle the Azure tree issues that we have. Ah, we are allowed down here? Good, let me explore. Let me see if there is any way we can get to the chest. Because that would be a definitive piece of my mind. Alright, let's just go. Who knows, maybe we'll see other things I've missed as well. Because we know about one chest, but there could be more. Ah, this is it. Yes, recipe for Pinky Rose. That is 3 left to go. Well, we still have to look a lot further during the last few bits before we head over to Azure 3, so hopefully we'll find the rest as well. Guerrilla Fortress is down this way, we should turn back. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay, this is the other side we just were. Technically, we could also just go all the way back over the road again. Well, while we're here, still we have a quick look down the railroad as well. See if there's anything interesting here. I do wonder if the enemies are back. I do love these shots though. Just like the first time we got here. And I was thinking if I go far enough this way back, I can just use the Merkaba to get back to Bellguard Gate. Ooh. There's a Murian ore shard. Nice. Didn't even think that there would be one here. Wait, is it because of the Potter and Mutter fight that Ren had here? No, that doesn't correlate. Now I was thinking maybe the locations where we had big fights, where the Aeons were, that's where we're gonna find the shards. But that doesn't comprehend why we found one at the castle then. Definitely is worth checking stuff out, of course. And if that's the case, then we have the rooftop of Orcus Tower and wherever Kevin landed when he fought the Blue Aeon. Also has another location where it could be, but let's keep it in the back of our head. At least for now. Alright, back at the gate. Let's keep continuing doing our rounds and be happy that we found our recipe. Which I clearly am, of course. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. All I know is that I want to protect what's important to me. So here goes nothing. First things first, I need to eat and build up my strength. They say you can't fight a war on an empty stomach. So if I'm going to protect what's important to me, I've got to eat and eat some more. I was almost going to think that he was going to propose to her or something. Oh, everyone is uneasy right now, but I'm sure we'll be fine in the end. After all, Class said that he'd protect me no matter what. In return, I'm going to do what I can to raise the guardsmen's spirits. With a beautiful mountaineer's meal. Well, times like these are horrible for your mental health, so when you rest, set a few moments aside to relax your mind as well. Maybe I should take that advice myself. I'm beginning to wonder if we'll see a day of peace again. Well, while we're here, might as well have a little bit of rest for our EP. Always take the opportunity to rest if you see any. No one here. No morale. Well, the commander sided with the defense force and the second lieutenant started the resistance. Each chose their own separate path after careful consideration. As for the rest of the guardsmen, most of us got so swept up in the excitement of becoming the CDF that we just went with the flow. It makes me feel a little pathetic. Yeah, but it is a bit part of human nature, isn't it? Taking the path of least resistance. Well, I'm guessing they're all in Crossbell right now? Maybe even in Sector D? Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't... It looks impressive, but For me, it looked even more impressive in cold steel. But yeah. I don't want to say it's an improvement, but at least those guns are gone. Well, we came to Bellguard Gate in hopes of returning to the Empire, but nobody ever told us that guerrilla fortress had been reduced to nothing. How are we supposed to get home now? At the moment, you ain't going. Unless you take a plane, or whatever that goes through the air, you're not gonna get home. I do wonder, is air traffic restricted right now because of everything happening? Probably. Commander Bealz, I was wondering where you were. Ah, hello there, SSS. Quite the view, ain't it? We saw it happen too, that White Aeon obliterated the railway guns in the blink of an eye. She didn't do it herself, but Kia's power was still the cause of this. We received some intriguing intel from the Empire that you may like to hear, though we have no way to confirm it. There are soldiers unaccounted for, but the Imperial Army has yet to confirm a single casualty as a result of the Aeon's attack. Are you saying that they could still be alive? Given what happened to the fortress, it would have to be a miracle. Again, that isn't confirmed, nor do we understand what happened during the attack from a scientific standpoint, but the matter that was affected by the White Aeon's ability to manipulate space may not have been destroyed per se. If that's the case, then Kia may have influenced the miracle subconsciously. I'm sure Erebonian has suffered enough due to the war. It would be a relief if the soldiers could be returned. By the way, I heard the good news. Your operation in Crossbell was quite a success, it seems. Well, it went better than we ever could have expected. They wouldn't have pulled it off if not for you, Commander. It was your slip of the tongue that allowed us to pursue the Declaration of Invalidity. Please, I didn't do anything of note. Everything you have achieved is of your own doing. I have merely commanded the Crossbell Defense Force in accordance with the orders I was given by the President. Now that the state's independence has been called into question, I may not be fit to serve in this position any longer. Wait, what are you saying? That would be going a bit overboard, don't you think? Oh, you needn't worry. I fully understand what is required of me, here and now. As for what I'll do when all of this is over, however, yeah, that's hard to say. Regardless, for the time being, I will carry out my role as commander to the best of my ability. Yeah, well, to be honest, we have no idea how everything will end up after everything is over with. I mean, not just in Azure here, but in Cold Steel as well. Because even if we finish this game, there is so much shit that will still be going on. And where she will end up, I don't know, but I do hope to see her in Cold Steel too. In her commander capacity, of course. Oh, personally, I'm glad we don't have those Aeons anymore. I don't think any person should be allowed to wield a kind of power. The Imperial nobles have deployed an aerial warship for use in their civil war. If something like that was paired with the Imperial Army's armored divisions, the Empire would be unstoppable. It can be only one wishing we still had those Aeons to protect us. Yeah, but at what price, isn't it? Would that be worth it? Personally, I don't think so. Like, Kia should not be sacrificed for the protection of others. Because if Crossbell cannot protect itself by normal means, maybe they should be taken over. How harsh that even may seem when you say it out loud. Let's see. Our next locations. Ooh. I am curious about the doll studio. Shall I have a look? The door is still closed. Jörg isn't seeing anybody right now. Oh well. As always, we just have to look, even if just for a little glimpse. Oh well. Let's go to Mainz itself then. And here we are. Okay, let's see how everyone in the village is doing. What's with that pale blue tree in the distance? Mainz is one of the highest places in the state, and that thing is still larger. It's crazy. Grandma's the history buff around here, and even she never heard anything like it. I'm starting to get the jitters. Me too. At least, I would definitely be paranoid as hell if I looked out of my window as I'm recording right now and suddenly I see a gigantic tree popping up in the distance so big that you can't even imagine. Yeah, you would freak out. I never thought I'd see anything like this in my lifetime. Oh, snap out of it, Carlos. Now's not the time to be getting weak in the knees. The mine is open again and everyone is motivated to work. I've got to look on the bright side of things. Ooh, after all that commotion way down south, a couple of exhausted praisers and a crying little Ren showed up here. I'm guessing they were part of the group that freed Crossbell City. We're happy to host them for as long as they need. Any allies of the resistance are allies of us. Oh, so they're here. Oh, we definitely need to talk to them. We need to see if Ren is okay. Of course she's not okay, but considering the circumstances, of course. Oh, Gens and Marlowe looked really giddy while they were on their way to work. I'll bet they're planning to throw a party tonight to celebrate the mine's reopening. Jeez, what a pain. But considering everything else going on outside the city, it's a relief that to know some things never change. Well, I'll be here tonight anyway, so might as well enjoy myself. Yeah, she's slowly opening up to everyone. Very good. Oh, hey guys. Hello? Estelle? Joshua? So this is where you went after the operation. Well, we heard you guys laid waste to one of those ions. Indeed, with Pater Mater you all make for a formidable team. Yeah. Well, it's true that we wouldn't have been here if not for his sacrifice. Come to think of it, where's Ren? Fast asleep. Jörg? Oh, he came for her as well. Meister Jörg. Oh, we weren't aware you were here. Would explain why he wasn't at the doll studio at least. Well, I am, at their request. Despite the chaos outside, I couldn't stay away after Pater Mother's death. That Archaism died? Wait, so you mean... Yeah, he grabbed that blue Aeon, dragged it up into the clouds with him, and then... he self-destructed. Completely of his own volition. So, that's what happened. That machine opted to sacrifice itself? Mother. She's probably been crying for hours, huh? Poor girl must be tuckered out by now. Of course she is. The two were so close, they were practically inseparable. Pater Mother resigned itself to its fate. I cannot help but admire the heart it displayed in choosing to give its own life to protect that girl. As a doll maker, I couldn't be prouder. Meister, we've been getting in reports about what's going on. Things have gotten worse, haven't they? We'd be happy to lend you some help once we've fully recovered. Thanks, you two, but you don't have to worry about that. Your health should be your top priority right now. Take all the time you need. I'm saying we want to end up like the little Missy's doll. But taking Kido back is something we gotta do on our own. No holds barred. We can respect that. Good luck, guys. Be careful out there. May the goddess protect you all. Yeah. And let's be honest, let them take care of Ren. She needs them right now. They are her only family left. We were told that Professor Novartis has already left Crossbell too. It must be a relief to know that you won't have to deal with the society from here on. To be honest, we're not even sure what the goal here was. Though from the sound of it, their sights are squarely set on the Empire. Well, the phantasmal Blaze plan. What they did in Crossbell may have only been the first ripple of a much larger scheme. I hope Olivier and the others are alright. When you say Olivier... You're talking about Prince Olivert, yeah? Oh, that's right. I have been able to get in contact with him since the civil war in Erebonian began. He's probably not in any danger as long as Mueller is with him, but then again... Oh, it's natural to be worried given the circumstances. Oh, that reminds me. You all should have this. Thank you very much. Where did you get this? Well, we found it near where Potter Mother passed away. I'm assuming it broke off the Aeon. Maybe you can find some good use for it. I see. Well, we'll try our best to. The Azure tree. I think whatever's going on out there is on an even greater scale than when the Liberal Arc showing up in Liberal. Be careful, everyone. Yeah, but it does not confirm the last submarine piece we found, because the one we found at the rail tracks, I thought that was where Potter Mother died. So, does it mean I was wrong in the location, or that there were two pieces there then? Either way, I'm fine with it. The more pieces we have, the better. Because if we have any luck, we can maybe even make 2 or 3 weapons. And I'm not saying no to that. Oh, you guys better be careful out there. Give him a good fight. But please don't end up like Potter Mother, you got that? Yeah, loud and clear, Estelle. You know, we probably wouldn't be alive and kicking right now either if it weren't for the big guy. We should thank him at the Dolls to you while we still had the chance. Yeah, I wish we could have gotten to spend more time with him too. Don't worry about Ran, by the way. She's grown a lot stronger over these last 6 months, and she's not alone anymore. I know she can make it through this. That's great to hear. Please give her regards when she wakes up. Well, Potter Mother logic circuits were not originally designed with autonomous functionality in mind. Perhaps through its time with Ren, it acquired something akin to a soul. I've been a doll maker for decades now, but evidently I have still much to learn. Yeah. And it's interesting, isn't it, when you think about it, that a system not designed for, well, basically artificial intelligence, well, it was with some sort of intelligence, but not meant to do behavior like this, developed far enough to do something like have a soul, make the choice to sacrifice itself, its own existence, to protect something else. Because I can imagine that for any living being, including something like an AI, that self-preservation is always at the core tenets, unless they're not programmed to do that, and to sacrifice itself. Yeah. It's big, yeah. Potter, Mother, why did you? Ren, we should let her rest. Yeah. She needs to get it all out, definitely. And while she does, we have more people to talk to. Because we're not even halfway through everything. Because at this place, it's used. And this is the last time we're going to talk to everyone, so we have to go everywhere. Oh, this big weird tree popped up out of nowhere outside. But Daddy's been smiling ever since the mine opened back up. As long as Daddy's happy, that makes me happy too. All folks here remains are real proud of our mine. It's the pride that'll carry us through the rough times, no matter how crazy things get. I'm sure you'll have something you can't give up too. Never forget that. Yeah, I'm sure we all have. Any more? Nah, that's more than fine. And yes, we've heard more than enough that the mine is open up again. Well, times are tough right now, but we've got to do everything we can to keep mains kicking. Maybe if I do enough, Luca will eventually come around on me. To be honest, I think she slowly is, so keep it up. Well, I was thinking of heading straight to the casino now that we can travel to the city again. But in the end, I've decided to roll up my sleeve here at work before anything else. Alright, let's get to this. Yeah, because working in the mines, for them, is the best thing they can do. Well, reopening the mine is a pain in the ass, but you know what? I missed it when it was closed. Not working here, it just didn't feel right. I guess I've got mining in my blood after all. Yeah, we all got that one thing we love to do, and when we get to do it, so much satisfaction. I know what it is for me. All this here. I had a talk with Mayor Pixon and we agreed to reopen the mine. These Septian veins carry the lifeblood of our village in them. The way I see it, mains need this place to move forward. We've been away for a while, but now I can finally get back to it, time to make up for all that lost digging. Hell yeah. Well, hey, everyone's really raring to go after being away from the mines for so long. Me? I'm about to explode. Dig, dig, dig some more. That's what we miners do. Get to it. And show Crossbell that it can still rely on mains for their income. Well, I guess after everything is settled, and for that, we have some things to do ourselves. Oh, I fear it might still be too early to open the mine, but if we want to bring the entire town together as one, there is really no way around it. I rather don't see Mousman go back down there, but I know he needs to. I have to support him. Yeah, because like I said, I think until the entire thing with the tree and Mirabelle is resolved and Grimwood, yeah, the work they do here is not yet a necessity, like to get big things back to normal, because things aren't back to normal yet. But they can at least prep for it, because if it's up to us, it's going back to normal as soon as we can. Well, I had to exterminate some particularly dangerous monsters when they opened the mine back up. They were nothing special compared to the magic golems or cryptids, but still, hunting monsters solo is no easy task. Wow, that's still pretty incredible of you. Well, it goes to show, they make braces out sterner stuff over in the Empire. Ah, you flatter me. Erebonian is currently embroiled in civil war. I won't deny my concerns over how my homeland is doing. But now is not the time for that. We have other issues lying before us. If I can't handle them now, I don't deserve to look back on the past or towards the future. He never goes easy on himself, does he? Yeah, and why should he? Because if he wants great things from himself, then yes, being strict on yourself is the least you can do, because nobody else will. Oh, Morel and the rest of the former CGF members fought hard for us through their resistance effort, and for so long too. They thanked us repeatedly before leaving town, but really, we're the ones who owe them a great debt. I'd like to invite them back to Mainz once all of this is over and done with. I hear the guards who joined the resistance are now working with the defense force. Once President Qua was arrested, the hostilities had no reason to continue. It's a relief to know that Morel and the others' efforts haven't gone to waste. And I doubt they ever will. Okay. Just a few more little locations. Oh, Dad and the miners got to go back to the mine today. Seeing them happy makes me kinda happy too. Is that weird? No, that's perfectly normal. Because when the people around you are happy, you can be happy too. Oh, it's a great relief to know that Logie can return to the mine. I can't say for sure what will become of Crossbell from here on out, but as long as the younger generation stays strong and grounded, I'm sure there's hope for the future. There always is. Alright, last house in Mainz. Oh, Max is feeling better again, and thank goodness for that. Seeing him and his fellow miners so hard at work is nothing short of inspiring. As a proud man of Mainz, it's my duty to support them as best as I can. You keep doing that, and we'll do the same here. Well, when we get to the Azure tree. For now, we're still busy talking to everyone, and that's like a different kind of effort. Alright, let's do one more thing before we call it a day. Since America Village will be our next destination, shall we try to get the ancient battlefield monster next? Because then next episode we can finish off by going to America Village, talk to everyone there, and then hit into Crossbell and do our round there. Of course, starting off at the cathedral and then slowly make our rounds to everywhere else. And then after we finish that, then we will be ready to get to the Azure tree. I wonder how deep the monster will be. Is there any indication in our book? Nope. It's somewhere here. That's it. Alright, I'm gonna have a guess, and I will see you all when we found the monster. Hopefully that won't take too long. It's definitely somewhere here. I'm just hoping it will be somewhere outside, not inside the ruins, but we'll see. Well, it does seem like I picked the right side. That's good.
Hey!
And pick up a little bit of step along the way. Doesn't hurt. There it is. Alright, let's take it down. I wanna open the same way again, but why do I get a feeling that it's still not gonna get pulled everyone in? Nope. Lloyd, he cannot stop trying. Alright, well we're here. Let's just go berserk, because if he has critical, extra strength, yeah, better time as any. Almost 20k, yeah, that's definitely enough. Exterminate monster on the ancient battlefield. Obtained a golden gem. We'll definitely be taking that. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go to... You know what? Let's just end this episode right here, right now. We're gonna start the next one on the Merkaba, where we can deliver the 3 exterminated monsters. Get the points for that. And who knows? Maybe we get one more level up at their detective rank. I doubt it. But yeah, you can always hope, can we? So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue with the rounds of Crossbell. And I'm pretty sure next time we'll go into Crossbell. So I see you then. Bye bye.